Welcome to Charter Local Edition. I'm Tracy Young. The Union Station Homeless Services Thanksgiving dinner in the park will be served for 2 hours from 12 until 2 p.m. at Pasadena's Central Park. Joining us to talk about how you can help make this day a lot more pleasurable for those who may not have a Thanksgiving dinner is the organization's CEO, Rabbi Marvin Gross. Nice to have you with us, Rabbi.
It's great to be here, Tracy.
Will you, for just a really quick moment, tell us about the Union Station Homeless Services, about the organization does so much more than just these dinners in the parks. You know, year-round you contribute to the community.
Right. Well, year-round we work with people who are homeless. Mainly they're from the West San Gabriel Valley area. And our goal in all that we do is to help the folks that live with us. We have 2 shelters and a transitional housing facility, about 156 beds altogether. The goal is to help those folks to escape homelessness on a permanent basis.
Will you speak for a moment what's changed? I've heard so many, for example, like the Union Rescue Mission or others tell me that past years, it's gentlemen who tend to come to them. What they're seeing now is women, children, and families. Are you experiencing the same thing?
Absolutely. There's been a huge shift in the demography of who's homeless over the years. In most recent years, we have seen particularly a big rise in the number of families who are homeless who come to us. In fact, in 2003, we opened up a shelter with 50 beds just so that we could help families who are homeless from this area. And fortunately, a lot of them have gone through and received our services, and now they're doing really well.
So we're now, I guess, officially, if you listen to economists, about 2 years into this recession. What have you seen take place over the last couple of years?
Well, I know in the case of our agency, we are at full capacity. As I said, we have a total of 156 beds. We have a 56-bed shelter for adults, men and women. They stay with us for about 4 to 5 months before they can get on their feet and live on their own. We have a 50-bed family shelter. Families stay there 8 to 10 months. And then we have 14 apartments for families where families stay up to 2 years. They get social services and they move out on their own. Each one of those programs has been 100% full for about the last 18 months. So we're at full capacity.
But it sounds like what you're doing is these dinners are terrific, but you're really working year-round to help people get back on their feet.
Well, it's a year-round proposition, and it's not something that can be accomplished in just one day. Yeah, right. It takes a lot of motivation on the part of our clients to make those transitions.
So speak about Thanksgiving for a moment. You know, Christmas is a holiday where we think about toys and all those kinds of things. Thanksgiving is about what? It's about the meal, basically.
Well, it's about the meal, and it's about families, friends, the community coming together to enjoy that meal. For over 30 years in Pasadena's Central Park, we've gone to the park and we've hosted what's been called a community potluck. It's actually a giant affair, and last Thanksgiving we served 6,500 meals. We had about 2,000 volunteers who came to help us do it.
Something's different this year. Used to be that people would stand in line, basically. What's different this year?
Well, we're moving from a buffet line setup to everyone sitting down almost like in a restaurant configuration. We're going to have volunteers who will be hosts at each table. All of our guests will come in, they'll sit down, they'll be hosted, and the other volunteers will bring them, you know, a heaping plate of food at their place. So they'll be served, and I have a feeling they're going to enjoy it because the food is always great and the spirit is always so wonderful and positive.
And you have a number of celebrities who like to participate on this day.
We have wonderful friends from the entertainment community. Hector Elizondo is going to be there again this year. Jane Kaczmarek from Malcolm in the Middle and is a really great friend of ours. She's coming and she'll be serving. Mike White, who is a writer and producer. He did a number of movies. He actually grew up in Pasadena.
Right, so you have a number of celebrities and they're always in need of food. So I'll remind people, Thanksgiving Day, there's dinner in Central Park, Pasadena. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
For Charter Local Edition, I'm Tracy Young. Now back to CNN, HLN.
Hello, I'm Congressman Adam Schiff. Flu season is just around the corner and the H1N1 flu is still with us. Have you thought about what to do if you or your family gets the flu this fall? www.flu.gov has the latest info on H1N1 with basic tips on how to stay healthy and checklists you can use to start planning in case you or a loved one gets sick. Know what to do about the flu by visiting www.flu.gov today.